What if I fell? So what? So what if you fell? Worst case scenario, you... Hey there, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Rose and you're watching my fitness struggle. Those of you coming back, welcome back to the struggle. Today is day 44 of the struggle. Today's August 11th, so day 44 of the 75 hard challenge. I've been going in. I just came from my workout. Today was MCATs, strength-based workout, 2 pods, 9 exercises. I don't remember how many exercises, but it was a good workout. I did a double. The first round was more leg focused, and the second round had a few leg spread out in there, but I feel like it was more upper body. You know, say, but check out these clips. As far as breakfast is concerned, on my post-workout snack, I am trying out intermittent fasting this week, and surprisingly, I am still full from yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I'll put a link in the description box, and you can see the struggle that I experienced on my first day trying out intermittent fasting. But right now, I feel good. I feel great. I need to go for a walk. I need to get at least 5,000 steps in before I start my day, because if not, then I'm going to be very miserable in the evening. See, can you see that? That's how many steps I have, 1,291. And I'm trying to hit 10,000 today, always. So that means I got to get some steps in. So let me go do that. Meanwhile, enjoy these workout clips. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, baby.
Back home, I'm having breakfast. Here's what I'm having for breakfast. I don't know why I keep saying breakfast, but this is not breakfast. This is just a pre-breakfast snack. All my fruits are in here for the day, some nutritional supplement, and my green stuff. So that's my pre-breakfast stuff. I'm munching on that. And then as far as the walk, it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Well, because I remembered that I had to go to Publix this morning, because last night when I got there, they were closed. And then I also had to go to Trader Joe's, and then I also stopped at Sprouts. Typically, when I do a major grocery haul like I did yesterday, I like to go to 4 different places: Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, BJ's, Publix, because they all have something that I typically need. And that's just how I shop. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how I do it. Like for me, all those stores are within like 5 minutes of each other. So I go to the farthest and so on and so forth. Anyways, so I get the same stuff every time. If you want to see what I usually pick up at those stores, I'll link in the description box grocery hauls, and it's the same stuff, I guarantee you. In addition to those items, I always get at least one new thing to try, because I like trying new things. And so I just want to show you the stuff that you will not find in those grocery hauls. I also have some items here that I don't think I've shown before in a grocery haul. So I'll show you, because I finally ran out of them. So here's what I picked up at Sprouts. At Sprouts, I picked up some hemp seeds. I usually buy this in bulk, and I'm finally out. So I picked up some hemp seeds. Hemp seeds is good for a lot of stuff. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember it off the top of my head. I picked up some flax meal. There's flax seeds and there's flax meal. I'm going to start adding this to my green smoothies and also to my oatmeal. This also goes in my oatmeal or green smoothies. And then I think I've been telling you guys now that Whole Foods has been trying me when it comes to steel cut oats. So it's okay. I went to Sprouts and I'm gonna try theirs. And this was only 99 cents a pound. I don't remember how much Whole Foods sells theirs, but 99 cents a pound is not bad at all. Yeah, so just some steel cut oats. I've used this in my meal prep before. You've seen it. Those 3 items. And then let me show you. I typically, these are the containers I put them in. This is my oatmeal container. When I go to Whole Foods, I get enough to fill up to the top. Therefore, I don't need to buy any for a good 2 months. This little bit here is probably like a 1/4 cup. I'll probably cook it before I add the other one. I'm extra like that. And then I keep my hemp seeds in this smaller container, and then my flax seeds in this smaller container. They stack. I got this from most likely TJ Maxx. If not TJ Maxx, Bales, I think it's called. Probably there. So that's where the stuff go. And then as far as how I measure it, in my Fitness Pal, like all of them come with this little nutritional packet here. And since I don't keep this bag, either I'll print a label to add to this for later, or what I normally do is on my Fitness Pal, I'll create my own food and put in this nutrition label. As far as these that do not have the nutrition label on there, when you go to buy them in bulk, they have the little nutrition label next to it. So I'll just snap a picture of it, and then I will copy that nutrition label into my Fitness Pal. If you want a video on how I use my Fitness Pal, let me know. I love using that thing. And if you use it effectively, it can do a lot of cool things. Okay, and then at Trader Joe's, this right here is not new, although I'm not 100% sure I've ever shown this on a grocery haul, but this is some coconut flakes. I love putting coconut flakes in my oatmeal, and then sometimes I'll put in my smoothie. If I'm having like a berry smoothie, I'll use this as my fats, and I keep it in this little container. So that thing is a 4-pack. It has a medium size, 2 smalls, and a large. So just pour it in there and ta-da. That's that. And then the new stuff I picked up from Trader Joe's. I don't know, I've been craving sushi lately, and I don't know about you, but when I go to log in my sushi, or when I did eat sushi before the challenge, when I go to log it in, it's always these crazy amounts. So I thought I could make some on my own, starting with these just to kind of try it out. I know these are not, this is not the one you want for sushi, but I have an idea in my head that I'm going to try to make work. When I make it, you see it for sure. So just some some roasted seaweed snacks. I'm probably going to eat with rice and kimchi, if I'm honest. And then for nutrients, this whole container is 60 calories. That's not bad. 4 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein for the whole container. So I could eat all this and be okay. Hopefully it tastes good. So yeah, that's the new stuff I picked up from Trader Joe's. Everything else you've seen before. Prometo. And then from Publix, you know I gotta pick up that ground chicken. So I picked up 3 packets of ground chicken. Because I'm going to be making some egg rolls. I don't know if I showed you last night, but yesterday I bought some egg roll wraps. So I'm going to make some egg rolls. So I picked up the ingredients I need for that. So when I do make that for the first time, you'll see it. If I make it today, just stay tuned for the rest of this video. If I don't make it today, it's coming. Best believe that. So at Publix, I found 2 things I wanted to try. I love Cheetos Puffs. They're so good and so bad for you. So when I'm on a health kick and I'm really about that life, then I don't buy anything that I love because I do not have self-control. Popcorn, for example, I wanted to get some popcorn, but every time I look, it was just, take a look at the nutrition label on the next time you buy popcorn. It'll say serving 60 calories. When you look closely, a pop bag is 2.5 servings. Who's gonna start a bag of popcorn and not finish it? Not me. I'm definitely gonna have that whole bag, and it's not worth what it's giving me. So it's like, leave it alone. Don't buy the Cheetos. Don't buy the Trader Joe's popcorn that you love. Don't buy the Puffs, because I'll eat 1 serving and then I'll go back for more. So if there's something I really need to work on, is self-control when it comes to these servings. But I ain't trying to worry about that. So here's what I picked up. Some Hippies organic chickpea snacks. So it's not corn snack like a regular Cheeto puff, but it's a hitt. It has one nutrient. So you'll notice, like, for these past days I've been on this 75 hard challenge, I haven't really cut out much, honestly, simply because, and I've explained this before, I'm sure, simply because when I cut stuff out, my mind, it's not at a healthy state. So I try to eat the things that I enjoy, just in moderation or healthier versions. So I enjoy regular puffs, but I wanted to try something healthier. I get a little bit more bang for my buck. Like this here has 4 grams of protein, plus a bunch of vitamins, and like nutrition wise, it's 130 calories, 5 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 4 protein, 3 grams of fiber, which is pretty good. So it has similar stats to like regular Cheetos, but again, you get more for your bang. Look at the ingredients. It's a little better than what you would see on the back of a Cheeto. So I'm excited to try this, and then when I do, you'll know, because I'll do it on camera. If I don't put it here on YouTube, I will for sure put it on my Instagram, because I have this little series where I'm just trying weird stuff, and this is weird for me. And then these cheese petites. So I guess it's like I didn't even realize it's by Stacy's, y'all. Stacy's pita bread. They're pita chips. The cinnamon pita chips. Oh my gosh. If you've never tried Stacy's pita chips, specifically the cinnamon one, ooh, you are missing out. I haven't bought them in a while because, again, I have no self-control. So if I buy it, I'm going to eat most of it. Maybe after the challenge, but they're so good. So I picked this up because of the packaging and thought it would taste good with the chicken I bought from Publix. But yeah, so it's 150 calories, 8 fats, 12 carbs, 6 protein. It's not bad. Why did I think it had 13 grams of protein? That was something else. I'm salivating thinking about this. So yeah, those are the new things that I bought. What's for breakfast? We should have a sandwich for breakfast. Here is what I'm having for breakfast. It's that sandwich I mentioned. Here you go. 2 pieces of bacon. With 2 whole eggs, hot sauce, and Brooklyn bread. There's no greens in here because it's literally been minutes since I finished my green smoothie. So this is just a focus on the protein. Yeah, and then I'm getting lunch ready right now as we speak. It's time for me to have a snack. I'm having some Everoast chicken breast with some buffalo chicken dip. This one's from Publix, not the one D made. And then I'm going to go ahead and try these little cheese petites. And I have some greens on the side just because. So I'm going to go ahead and try these things I showed you guys this morning. I opened it, but I didn't smell it yet. So I weighed out the 1 serving. Just smells like cheese. Just smells like cheese, which makes sense because it's just cheese. So I'm basically making, I guess, kind of like a keto wrap. Technically, it's not keto because it has 12 grams of carbs. But if you've never had Everoast chicken breast, get you some. All right, so I'm going to put the buffalo dip. It is a disrespectful amount that they call 2 tablespoons, let me tell you. Well, first I should taste these. You actually get a whole lot. Is this how I do it? Focus. You actually get a whole lot or a serving. Y'all heard that crunch? You gonna hear it again? Okay, that's good. It's not like, oh my god, best thing I ever had kind of good, but It's good. It's gonna make some perfect croutons in the salad. It's good, but it's not really compelling me to buy it again though. So here's what lunch is looking like, or my third meal. I have some rice. It's a little tinted because I cooked it with some chicken broth. Then we have the chicken korma along with some broccoli. Man, oh man. I have this chicken korma recipe in the archives forever now. It may never come out, or it might come out next week, but that's my meal. I gotta hurry up and eat it. Yeah, the broccoli is steamed, of course. I know I told you guys I hated these chickens, but they're so good, so I made them again with some corn. The tomatoes are purely for the color and barbecue sauce. The struggle is real. Hey guys, so I'm back to wrap up the day. I had that chicken korma meal with some rice and veggies on the side as kind of like dinner. Took a nap, woke up and had a snack. My snack was literally a glass of milk. I added some protein powder to it to meet my protein goals, and that was it. I then went ahead and did my 45-minute walk and get my steps in because this morning I didn't. So that was successful. So yes, I met my macros, and today was a wee bit more comfortable than yesterday when it came to getting my macros in. It might be because I had less fiber. I don't know. I don't actually track fiber, but if I were to compare, I'm pretty sure I would notice a difference. Right now, I'm not starving. I'm not stuffed either. I feel good. I feel okay. So I would say day 2 of intermittent fasting was check. I'm not sure if I entered my selfie for the day yet. So if I didn't, I'll put it over here. Selfie check, water check. Everything's good. Everything's good. So I'm feeling good, feeling great. I'm ready to go to bed. So let me share with you the quote for the night. I read this section. It was pretty nice. The section is failure is the way forward. And in these 10 pages, I'll tell you the quote and then I'll tell you my thoughts on it. It says, improvement at anything is based on thousands of tiny failures. And the magnitude of your success is based on how many times you failed at something. Isn't that crazy? So when you see someone that's better, and this is part of the sentence too. So when you see someone that's better than you at something, it's not necessarily that they're better than you. It could just be that they failed more than you. And likewise, when you see someone who sucks at something, it's probably because they haven't failed enough. So the point of this chapter or 10 pages is don't be afraid of failing. It's very easy to set a goal and to achieve it, but the reality is once you attain that goal, that's about it. There's nowhere else to go from there. Like me, I'm trying to lose some weight. Once I finish these 75 days, then what? I've achieved it, and then the happiness is short-lived, right? So don't be afraid of failing. Failing is how we learn. Failing is how we move forward. He gives the example of a baby. When you see a baby will keep trying to walk as much as possible, not once does it stop and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm not sure about this walking thing, because if that was the case, most of us would not be walking right now. So you see adults walking just fine, but know that when they were a baby, they failed several times before they could even walk. Anyone who's a master at anything will tell you that they failed several times. Not everyone is a quote unquote natural, and even naturals have to work on their craft, have to improve upon themselves, and that's how they get to where they are. So if you've been thinking about something, doing something, and you're thinking, what if I fail? So what? So what if you fail? Worst case scenario, you learn something from that failure, you pick it up and you move on and you do better. So try failing at something. How about that? Speaking of, I'm going to try failing at rollerblades. I'm going to add that to my to-do list. If you saw my fitness haul, I kid you not, I have not worn those rollerblades anywhere. That's because when I ordered them initially, the squad and I, we had plans on going rollerblading together. And then quarantine happened and rollerblading never happened. So eventually I'm gonna try failing at that. And I'm scared of busting my knee and busting my head, but I'm gonna try to see what happens. Not anytime soon, but eventually I'll get to it. So you go ahead and try failing at something. And I just want to know, how was your day? Did you get your stretches in? Did you get your water and your veggies, your fruits, all that good stuff I asked you to do? or I suggest you do. I'm not asking you to do anything but live, right? So leave a comment below. Let me know, how was your day? Did you make some healthy choices today? What were some healthy choices that you made that you were proud of? What are some things that you wish you could have improved? And what's one thing you're going to try and fail at tomorrow so you can get better at? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for your support. If you're new here, be sure to hit subscribe if you're interested in the content. If you're interested in the content, I'm not going to say hit the bell because I don't want you to be a master to your phone. I want you to get out there, go move, go walk. You log onto YouTube when you feel like logging onto YouTube. All right, good night. Make good choices.